What's up guys, Spin Firearms here, and today we're going to be talking about, yes, another Glock. If you don't like Glocks, buy. It is what it is, right? There's some awesome deals out there, and that's why I post this stuff. I like to show you guys that there's cheap ways to get great handguns that are reliable, well made, and so on. I don't care what people say about my firearms. I don't care about my carry options. If I like it, I like it. On top of that, I am a collector at the end of the day. That means there are firearms that may be pointless to you, pointless to him, but I love them. That's why I buy them. It's crazy. Literally, I used to love doing YouTube and making videos and this channel. And as of lately, I've completely just said, you know, I don't even enjoy it anymore. I used to have passion for it, but literally the people, yeah, I've lost my passion for this, guys. I seriously have. But today we will continue with the video, right? And I just want to say shout out to Rs and Arms. They're an awesome firearm store. Now, my buddy Dan was at a firearm store, and they said, hey, we have this random firearm that not a lot of people will ever buy. We can give it for a great price. Do you know anyone who wants it? And of course, he hit me up and said, hey, you know, you may have it, you may not, but do you want this? It's a great deal. And while at their shop, first of all, great people there. One thing I've noticed about gun shops is everyone has an opinion and is the best of the best, is the hardest of the hardest, is the most trained, right? Everyone. But in reality, that's not even true at all. And on top of that, they always push bull crap on you. You go in for this, they try to sell you that. You go in for a Glock, they try to sell you that SIG. You go in for a SIG, they try to sell you that CZ. Because what they carry is the best of the best. And when I went to this store, none of that. Literally, they just are there to help you. And that was absolutely amazing, because you rarely ever see that at gun stores, because everyone is the greatest. Just like YouTube, everyone's the best. Everyone's amazing, right? But they had a really awesome selection of used firearms. So if you guys are ever looking for used firearms, Rs and Arms carries used firearms online as well. And that is a great place to go, because they had some awesome stuff there. Some awesome old SIGs, hammer fired, beautiful and stainless. Fiber optics, they had some old XDSs for really cheap, affordable 1911s. They have some awesome used stuff. So if you guys want to check them out, that'd be great. They also had a bunch of PCCs that I loved from JP, some JP rifles, stuff like that. So if you're looking for that, that's a great place to go. And they definitely hooked me up with a really good deal on this firearm, right? Now, another thing I want to mention is, just because this firearm or caliber may be useless or obsolete or whatever, even though it will put a big hole on someone and reliably, to most people, they always got to say something about everything. But one thing that's nice about Glocks is they are interchangeable, about 80 to 90% depending on which line, right? The Glock 26, 27, 28, 33, and 39, dang near swappable. All you need is different extractors and ejectors, and obviously conversion barrels, stuff like that. But the frame, the trigger housing, the trigger bar, I mean, literally everything is interchangeable. So buying a brand new Glock for $300, even if I never use it, down the line I need parts, I just pull parts from it. Or I could even part it out. I could sell the whole thing. Lower part kit, 110. Upper part kit, $100. Slide, $100. Barrel, $100. Frame, $100. By the time you're there, I've already doubled my money. So there's smart ways, and people always look at me as picking up Glocks and just unnecessary. No, there's a reason why I do this. Another thing is, I thought it was funny going to pick up a Glock 39 while carrying a Glock 39. Is a Glock 39 the best carry option in the world? Of course it isn't. No, it's low on capacity. It shoots a fat, slow round that most people can't handle, because most people nowadays complain about recoil, and it's just ridiculous. But it's a reliable handgun, and if you like it, it is what it is. Carry what you like. Don't be like these idiots on the internet, right? But that's exactly what I picked up, this Glock 39. Now hear me out. For $300, right? I have a Glock 26 frame I can use. I have an extended slide stop, takedown lever, trigger housing, pins. Obviously, I could use the base plate off the magazine, the sights. You can sell these sights on eBay for $20. That's what I do with my old Glock sights. I just sell them $20 a pop. People buy them. I can make my $300 in 2 seconds on this handgun and have parts left over. But I'm not even going to do that, because this is a beautiful Glock 39 and 45 JP. Like I said, is this the best carry option in the world? Of course it isn't. Now, here's the story behind how I got it. Someone actually purchased it. Obviously, you don't see these anywhere. And it's actually really funny, because I was at a gun store in my home state, and I went there, and what did they have on the shelf? Boxes of 45 JP. I was shocked. Another thing about the Glock in 45 JP, they make conversion barrels. You can convert 45 GAP to 40 Smith & Wesson. So literally you can get a Glock 27 going with a little bit thicker slide, heavier slide for less recoil, while running a conversion barrel, and do it reliably. So this handgun is definitely not obsolete. I don't care what anyone says. It is what it is. That's literally part of the reason why I just don't care about YouTube anymore. But awesome shooting handgun. I actually like my Glock 39. Now here's my other one. And once again, if you guys are looking at holsters, people are always asking me, which holsters do I use? These are Blacksmith Tactical. These are discreet carry clips. Awesome. I love having wedges on there. Code SPN for 10% off. They are great, great holsters. They don't make this one anymore. The reason why I like this one is for the Glock. It fits a Glock 26, but even with that thick, heavy slide on the Glock 39s, it just opens up a little wider, right? So you can still carry it just fine. And I actually like that. They do not make that holster anymore, but they do make this holster still, which is how I carry most of my Glock subcompacts, right? Now check this out. Glock 26 right here. Obviously, the slide is a little bit thicker, right? But everything else, interchangeable. Same frames, same triggers, trigger housing, all that. There's only a couple minor differences. So, is it a good pickup? To me, 100%, because I know I'll get use out of this. Later down the line, I always have Glock part kits laying around. I could part this thing out, or just keep it as a collector's item. I don't care. I work hard. I bust my butt for my money and my stuff. I can do whatever the heck I want with my stuff, right? What did it come with? Obviously nothing. A lock. And then obviously a mag. It's a Glock, guys. It's got bad sights, no rail, no texturing, terrible ergonomics according to you guys. I could keep going on and on about why this is a terrible firearm, but yet I don't care. I still carry my Glock subcompacts. They're great handguns. They're reliable handguns. Even if you have this 6+1 in this setup or 7+1 in this setup, I don't care what anyone says. You will be just fine if you train and are on point with it. I believe if I threw a Glock 37 barrel in this, with the double tap ammo they just released, with the Glock 37, they tested that ammo specifically out of the Glock 37. It's 520 foot-pounds of energy. So if I just add the little bit longer barrel, we now have 520 or 515 foot-pounds of energy coming from this little, tiny, small setup. Now, do I say go out and buy one of these? Of course not. Don't go out and get a Glock 39. There's so many better options. Glock 26s, 27s, Hellcats, Shield Pluses. There's a million other things out there. But as a collector, it's super cool to have a firearm that was made by Glock that uses the one round that Glock actually developed. Glock designed 45 GAP with CCI and Spear. So it's cool to have a Glock that shoots a round made by Glock. That's cool to me. That's a collector's thing to me. That's why I do stuff like this. People on the internet are just straight up idiots, and it is what it is. This is an awesome pickup. I could care less what anyone says. Tell me the last time you got a Glock for $300 brand new, regardless of model. Like I said, I think things through. I'm smart about it. The part kit for a Glock 26 would be $100 for the lower part kit, $100 for the upper part kit. Well, I have both of those right here. I could sell those sights and a frame. These frames go for $150 online. Just got to transfer it through an FFL. It is what it is, guys. I don't care if you like the video anymore. Thanks for watching.